Hi there. Welcome to another FOC with the CCB. I was hoping to get this out a little bit earlier, but I got tired, man. It's Sunday right now. If you're watching it today, you've got until tomorrow evening to put your pre-sales in. And just last little bit, we are having a sale on action figures. They're 25% off, new and used. So this is the last day for that as well. Just put a little promo code toys only in your checkout. Anyway, we're here for the FOC, the previews, the stuff that's coming out. So you're going to want to go to the CanadianComicBin.com, see this pretty dark black main page, click on the pre-sales, and let's see what we got. We're going to start off with DC Comics. Absolute Superman, that's still going to be up for another couple of weeks, so you get your chance on that. We don't have the blank or the Jim Lee foil available yet. I am almost done the DC All-In one-shot, and I like it. I think it's cool. It's a flip book, so it connects in the middle. That's when the stories kind of like go boop boop. But I really recommend it. It comes out next week. Anyway, Wonder Woman, number one. People are saying good things about this. Miss Thompson is the writer, and she has some fan followers, and people who have looked into this book already, I guess they've been able to read the first issue, are saying it's quite good and it's different. But the covers, again, are awesome. I love this Jim Lee one. I love the Final Fantasy type sword. That's really cool, and the Decal one is great, but my pick for the covers is this Dan Panosian, and I really hope we get enough orders to order a few of those. If we don't, we don't. That's okay. Batman, The Long Halloween, The Last Halloween, number 0, second printing. I think we either put one on the stand or we just did pre-sales on this book, but people have been wanting it and they went back for a second printing. So if you missed out on that first printing, you can still enjoy the story. Superman 19, Dan Mora cover. We get a DeMio. I do like DeMio's art, but it's never a cover that like really goes, oh my god, everyone's gonna want this. But like the art is really good, and his ideas, like see the earth curving right here, it's upside down, the sun's either setting or rising, the birds, like it's amazing work. But it doesn't have that like an Adam Hughes cover when it comes out, or a Jenny Frison cover, or the pull of, I don't know. But that's a shame because his art is quite good. Carla Cohen, the art is not done yet, but you can see the sketch outline of how it's going to look. Chris Samney, a classic. This one looks a little Darwin Cookish. Maybe another artist named Bullock. I can't remember his first name. And Kelly Jones is continuing with his Trick or Treat covers. It's weird seeing him do like kid-like characters, because you're always seeing him do the Batman or Swamp Thing, like, and they're all looking goopy, and then you've got these things that are meant to be cute, and so it's a weird transition. You're just not used to seeing his art on that kind of thing. The Sam Pierre foils there. If you want all of those covers, all 6 of them, 20% off. Action Comics, Mark Waid is doing this, and I think it's coming out every 2 weeks. That's a pretty cool cover. And I really think you all should be reading Mark Waid stuff, because it's quite good. Wes Craig. This looks a little Tim Sale-ish to me, Just a little bit. Who else we got? Mustafa, an artist, a newer artist. There's like a Frank Quietly vibe with the lines, Disagree? Agree? You can get all the covers, all 3 for 10% off. Detective Comics, Mikhail Janin, bare minimum. Minimalistic, no background. This another Dan Panosian cover. I like that. It's interesting. I like the background. I like when artists do a lot of detail with background stuff, like all these books, the cracked glass. Um, some artists skip on background. They just do the characters and moving lines, that kind of thing. And I get it, it's time consuming. But this Bruno Redondo cover, I like this a lot too. Um, it's simple, but it stands out, right? Just want to look up Batman's nostrils. And Tony Harris. Tony Harris has been doing some great covers. The last few have been for JSA, which is now done. And I don't know what to say here. This happened last week too, where you can see the image right here, but when we click on it, we don't get the bigger image. But you can see lots of bats. You see people inside here, and looks pretty good. Foil cover with Oracle, and you can get all 5 covers for 20% off. Nightwing 119. I guess it has a new writer now. Yeah, the new creative team starts with this issue, and Dexter Soy, I'm pretty sure, is the ongoing artist. I can't remember who the writer is. Another Dan Panosian cover. He knocked somebody out and hanging out with the pigeons. All right. I like the detail in the hair. He has come a long way, that Daniel. Gleb Melenkov. You see his art every now and again. I think mostly for DC. And there's another Kelly Jones. I don't know, they're not sitting for me. They just look a little too odd. We have a couple of customers who are picking them up, but not many. And you can get the foil and all 5 covers, 20% off. There you go. Elizabeth Torque is doing the A cover for Harley Quinn. What do you think? A lot of these, I guess it's a big starting point, and so they're doing similar covers. The white background and just the character. Sorry, let's jump back here. You've got a Jorge Fornes cover, which is I don't know what's the theme of that. Well, it's something, isn't it? Again, let's have a look at this, and I'm just not into it. My favorite part is the pumpkins and the scratchy lines in the back. Not my cup of tea. And then you got your foil, and then you can get all covers, all 5 of them. Green Arrow, 350 issues. So they jumped from that 12-issue run into standard, or I guess original numbering. He's had multiple series. They never last. Well, that one went for like 130 some odd issues, or 140. But there you go. Big fat issue with probably a big fat price tag. Let's see, $7 and $8.30 for the variants. So you got a few different. I do like Cliff Chiang's artwork. I liked his run on Wonder Woman with Brian Azzarello. You can get your blank, your foil, or just order them all and get yourself a discount. Diodato back on doing some cover, but I assume he will not be doing any interiors. Probably just kicked off the series. But I like them. Dike Ruan, I love this artist. He's really good. He's moved into, oh, there you go. You gotta look at it as a tiny version. Or if you're on your iPhone, you can kind of go. Dike Ruan, really good artist. Ian Bertram has been doing quite a bit of he's more of an indie artist. He's got that unique style. He's been doing a bunch of DC covers. He did a Batman one. Something else he did that some people ordered. Oh, he did a Hulk cover for Marvel. Yeah. And there's a foil cover, and you can get them all, get them all. So here's another one. White background. It's the month of the white background. Power Girl. Mercado. This is a good cover. I like it. It has the vibe of old school. That's all I got to say about that. Simone DeMeo, see, like he's a good artist. He's focusing on the butt and the boobs. But he's always got like the cityscape in the background. Like he just seems to, I don't know, like it's a lot of his covers are from up above. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but you got your foil, and you can get all 4 for a discount. DC Horror Presents #1. It's that time. We're going to be seeing the horror stuff, and that looks pretty cool. Superman wrapped up. It's got to be magic based. Someone who's got a hat on. Magic person with a hat. Written by the Boulet brothers. I don't know who they are, but horror. All the way back down here, we got Francavilla. Let's just check out all the horror covers. Francavilla. He was really popular for some time. I guess during the Afterlife with Archie stuff. And Dave Johnson. Yeah, it's cool. I like it. But the A cover is probably my favorite. And you can get them all. If you like all those covers, get a little discount. All right, another Elseworld story. It's a 7-issue run, and it's Green Lantern Dark, and it's got Werther Dell'Edera, known for Something's Killing the Children. I'm curious about this one. Post-apocalyptic. I love post-apocalyptic stuff. Earth is overrun by monsters. The battle between good and evil ended long ago, and evil won. Now darkness prevails as humanity struggles to survive in the corrupted wasteland that remains. Only one hero is said to haunt what's left of our shadowed cities, the one who wields the mystical green flame that could return light to the dark world, the Green Lantern. But she's been missing for years, and on an isolated island of New England, Solomon Grundy's undead army only grows larger and more powerful every night. Celebrated horror artist, smash hit, Something's Killing the Children, Werther Dell'Edera teams with Rising Star writer Tate Brombal, House of Slaughter. Oh, I like House of Slaughter. Chilling tale of desperation, hope, resurrection from the bitter remains of fan favorite Tangent Universe. I'm going to check that out because I love post-apocalyptic stuff, and I like both those creators. See, you read stuff and you find out, hey, I might actually like this. Let's check out the variants. We got 3 different variants. Homer. It's okay. And, Nakayama. Yeah, it's good. She's got long hair in that one and short hair in the other one. So which is it? Does that Green Lantern have long or short hair? I'd probably go A cover for me. Oh, and there's a foil version as well. You can get all 4, and there you go. I am sad about this series because I really enjoy it. If you haven't picked it up, you probably should. I'm pretty sure we have all issues still available. And it'll come out collected if that's your thing. Marcos Martin, I like his art style. Got Zatanna on Zatara's chest. But I am curious to see how this series plays out. 1 to go. Oh, sorry. And Oscar Vega. Never got a close-up of this. I like that cover, yeah. That's a cool one. Hell burning in the background. Maybe it's hell, maybe it's not. Maybe that's the present world. You can get them all 3 covers, 10% off. And this was up on FOC last week. I love that. That's a great cover. The Hollywood Hill O with all these bloody handprints. That is a great cover. Buy that cover just for the cover. We've got, seems like it's been delayed, but here it is. Vault, Death in the Family, Robin Lives. It's the last part. You got Joker wrestling with Batman on the cover. And let's see the B cover all the way down. Liber Mayo. Yeah. Robin looks a little evil in that cover. And we have Hawkman 4 Facsimile Edition. And the first appearance of this is Zatanna. I don't think we've ever had one in stock. If we had, it's only been 1 copy. And Penguin Special. Number 12 was a solid run. And we got Jeremy Adams, Bill Finger, Alan Grant, Jason Aaron, Howard Porter, Bob Kane, Sam Keith. So it's going to have some reprint stuff in there, isn't there? Yeah, I wonder if it's all reprints. I hope not. Oh yeah, it seems to be. Oh no, you got a brand new story by Jeremy Adams and Howard Porter. Okay, so it's not all reprints. You get some original stuff in there, Mr. Cobblepot. Okay, that's your DC stuff. So, like I said, Absolute Superman, you still got a couple of weeks, 2 weeks, I believe, left. But Wonder Woman, she's on the chopping block this Monday. You got to put your orders in. Let's check out the miscellaneous stuff. G.I. Joe. It's going to be here for a little while yet, and they still have not put the Bermeo or the Frizzen cover up. I'm really curious to see what they do. I imagine this is going to be Scarlet. Bermeo, who knows? I'm going to say Snake Eyes. And the die cut. I want to see what the die cut is. But you can get a big old discount on 13 covers, and that includes the 1 in 10 by David Nakayama, this Baroness cover. You get all these covers 25% off. People love the Energon universe, and you should give it a shot if you haven't. The trades for all the other miniseries leading up into this are available. Scarlet and Destro will be coming soon. But anyway, there's a ratio variant you can get. Rockefellers, Mr. Francis Manipul, Mr. Peter J. Tomasi. They've come to our store. We want you to support them and their new project. I asked Francis if we could buy a page because he's been doing original, not original, he's been doing it hand-drawn pencils, ink, he's been doing it that way, but he is not selling them, which I respect, but that's fine. Had to ask. Tin Can Society, number 2. Apparently this is really good, and there was some hubbub about the cover, the first cover that came out had the wrong cover, so that's been fixed. But I'm imagining it's going to be a second print as well because there's some heat behind it and people are really enjoying it. Through the Red Window, another distillery, a horror thing. Distillery, give these guys a read. Even though you might not be into non-superhero stuff, there's some cool stuff going on in Distillery. Moon Man, so hot for number 1 out the block, and then huge drop off. But number 5 is there if you're a fan of Kid Cudi. Ultra Mega, number 5, went back to second printing. There you go. Goobers, number 2. That's the barf bag variant. I should have moved that down because I think the other issues are down below. Hack and Slash body bags. Jason Pearson created body bags. He's passed away, but here's a miniseries pairing up the duo of duos. Derek Robinson variant, a sketch blank variant, and you can get all 3 for 10% off. Null Hunter, another sci-fi image series, 12-issue run. You've got a few different covers. Christian Ward. I like the Christian Ward stuff. Let's keep going down here. What else we have? There's going to be a lot of horror one-shots coming out. So The Feeding, it's just a horror one-shot because it's October and they just put out these creepy things. But how creepy is that? Just these fingers ripping through, I don't know if it's a wall or the fabric of time. Extra length. Let's see what it says. Extra length horror one shot. Nolan Ward has done everything to forget his disturbing past: drinking, drugs, day trading, sex, and still that past has caught up with him in the form of a twisted painting called The Feeding, which eats people, and it's a hungry. So there you go, man. That seems really cool. The Sacred Damned. Michael Walsh, if you know the Silver Coin, he's one of the co-creators of that for Image. It's a horror series about the coin that just makes people do bad things. A Muslim John Constantine, a new type of exorcist re-examining modern horror for fans of the Department of Truth in Philadelphia. All right, you had me at a Muslim John Constantine, and so I am going to definitely pick that up for myself. And had I not been doing this video, I probably would have just bypassed it. Oh, and there's a nice Tula Lotte cover. She doesn't really do much interiors. Sorry, just getting a little lost in that. I do want to check that series out. This one I really like because Brian Boland. I love the Brian Boland cover. Voices in My Head. Let's see what this is about. Joe Pruitt, Juan Doe. Oh yeah, Juan Doe. Phil Hester. A collection of disturbing tales, chilling revelations, magical adventures drawn by some of today's top artistic talents: Michael Gaydos, Phil Hester, Andrew Robinson, Juan Doe, and Brian Boland. There's a 1 in 10 incentive by Tim Bradstreet as well. There we go, and there it is. So if you want this killer skeleton Bradstreet, you can get both covers. They're not cheap books, but yeah. Creepshow number 2. We got a Morazano. All the people falling off the roller coaster. That's fun. That's fun. Death is fun. And you have Fornes, Jorge Fornes. Yeah, Creepshow covers are really good. I love these Steve Beach ones. It's a good deal if you want to go in for this because our last 1 in 10 for number 1 sold for $25, and so we have the bundle of 3 for $30. So if that ends up selling for $25, you're sailing. Dead Eyes Part 2, Art Thief. Grommets number 5, there you go. The Moon is Following Us number 2, Daniel Warren Johnson, and there's the Daniel Warren Johnson cover. Power Fantasy number 3, you got your A and your B cover. And The Rook, Exodus number 6, you've got, I feel like that might need to be a different cover. Anyway, does it? Yeah, that's not a wolf cover, that's the A cover. So, sorry, we mixed up. Is it in here? Let's check the bundle. Alright, so that's, I guess that guy. Did we mix up the covers? Anyway, those are the 3 covers. We make mistakes. We're human. So yeah, we should switch that one out. But anyway, 3 covers. Get a bundle if you want it. Standstill number 3. Tin Can Society number 2. Did we have that up here? Yeah, we've got that in 2 spots. Anyway, Frankenstein number 3. I like the Totino variant cover. But you know what? As I was clicking on that, the A cover did stand out. Michael Walsh. Yeah, that's a good cover. I like that one. Void Rivals, latest issue, number 13. Mattia de Elu. This guy, he did the B cover. Hexiles, so 6-issue horror series, but I did like that B cover. Very Cthulhu-esque. Sectors. I used to play with these things as a kid. You'd get, it'd be like a glove, and that bug thing, this guy would be on top of your hand, and you'd have the character sitting on there, and so you'd fly around with your, all your fingers would be the legs. Yeah, fond memories. So there you go. 3-issue run. They're making a go. This company had a bunch of 80s properties. Let's see if it works out for them. But you got 3 covers, a bundle if you want. The Sickness. It was on delay, and Jenny Cha said they were taking a break, or not taking a break, just taking time to make sure they got the issue already, and I guess the next couple of issues, so it can come out in more in a timely manner. And here we go. Goobers number 2 available. Lilith number 2, and Stitches number 1. Horror stuff. This Little Piggy number 4. FML. I can only imagine that says fuck my life. It's brought to you by Deconic. Oh yeah, Pitch Planet, Wonder Woman Historia, apocalyptic odyssey about a group of metal kids who face a medley of bizarre foes and encounters in Portland, Oregon during a worldwide pandemic. Riley is a teen that sketches out his heavy metal future with a ballpoint pen between monster movies and band practice, but musical stardom to compete with a high school, the temper of a former riot girl mother, the morbid obsession of a goth sister, and the eccentricities of bandmates that threaten to drive him and everyone around him insane. The balance gets harder after a ritual during a party in Portland's Forest Park causes him to wake up one day to discover that the creatures, witchcraft, and metal world he's obsessed with may be a bit closer to home than he preferred. There we go. Scroll all the way back down here. You got a bunch of different covers. Bueno, La Fuente, and Rios. Emma Rios. Rios? Haven't seen stuff by her in a while. That's kind of wobbly. And you can get the bundle if you like. Kill All Immortals, number 4. Living Hell, number 1. More horror stuff. Magic Order, volume 2. Is it volume 2? Or 5. Volume 5, number 2. Mark Miller, he's been talking to Marvel about doing some big thing, which is cool. It's fun. I love the Miller Marvel stuff. Survival Street, number 2. Volume 2. My Little Ponies Classics Reimagined. So it looks like they're doing The Odyssey, and it's a big one-shot, so there's going to be a lot of pages in there. Monster High, number 3, A and B cover. We got our Night Watcher 3, A and B. That's the last issue. It's just a 3-issue run. Hello Darkness. This has been selling well. And how about this Frizzen cover? And you got the skeleton reflecting in the background. Alright, Hello Darkness number 4. Sorry, the C cover, and a Fraser Irving cover. I like this one too. Lots of different cover choices. All the monsters screaming around in the background. Alright, Hello Darkness. And you can get a bundle if you want all the covers. Labyrinth, issue 2. This is, I originally thought it was going to be a new story, but it's adapting the original movie, and it looks great. First issue, went through that. Really like it. So there's some A and B covers there. Power Rangers is starting anew. They ended that long-running series, so you've got, apparently we're missing the A cover. So there you go. A big one is Something Killing the Children 0, so it goes back into Eric Slaughter's past leading up to what went on with her and her house before issue 1. A really great Jenny Frison cover. We are doing a bundle, a 1 in 10 bundle. I don't know what happened here. There seems to be a mistake. I'm going to have to fix that today. Right here, there's the bundle. And you can get 6 covers for $40, and you get the Virgin Jenny Frison cover in there. So I think you should read this, especially if you've not read any Something's Killing the Children before. It's a good jumping on. And our dear friend Chris Bachalo has his own cover. There you go. Maybe he'll come back one day. Maybe he will. So yeah, bunch of covers. I'll have to fix this, saying it's 1 in 10. Let's see what the issue is with that guy. One for Sorrow. Another distillery? Is this distillery? Yeah, it's distillery. Jamie McKelvey is back with his first solo creator-owned project in over a decade. London, 1900s, the capital of hums. Energy of a new era, but something darker lurks beneath the surface. It's always dark. We gonna get something lighthearted out of the distillery, or is that just not their MO? Bloodshot, Black, White, and Blood, Army of Darkness, Forever, number 13, and we get a Halloween special for Powerpuff Girls. A, B, and C is not available. Thundercats, Chitara, number 4. You got your A and your C. Mark Spears Monsters. It went to second print. The thing did so well. Some of the alternate covers go for quite a bit of money. So the ones that ordered the Bridezilla one, we only ordered it for, people who pre-ordered it. That's like a $50 book, and it's just a random D cover. But yeah, there's your A. And if you want to go in and get a bundle and get a bunch of copies and get this Halloween homage, 30% off. You are more than welcome to do so. We're almost done this section. Conan, there we go, number 16. We still have our buyers on this, and this Mr. Werewolf. That's a cool cover. Don't know who Mr. Werewolf is, but I love these bear monsters. Conan will make short work of them. All right, let's finish it off with our Marvel books because I want to get to work. Venom. We've got a storage box from Venom, all new Venom. I do love the Ramos side of it. The comic boxes, they're selling out of the distributor fast. So we are recommending people do a pre-order if you do want them. We usually bring in 1 or 2 cases, but like when they sell out, they sell out. I know the Wolverine one's gone. Uncanny X-Men went the first week. So yeah, if you're wanting boxes, jump in on the pre-sale. All right, Amazing Spider-Man number 60. This is the last issue with Zeb Wells and Romita Jr. and it's Ed McGuinness is on there and probably some other things, but leads into Joe Kelly's run. But Zeb Wells, solid run, and we do have a pretty darn good Adam Hughes because people will like that area of it. They can't even see me back here. You're welcome. There you go. It's an expensive book, so I don't imagine everyone's going to be ordering heavy. But you never know. Dr. Doom, handling Spidey with no issues. You've got a Gleason. Man, when Gleason worked for DC, he drew a lot. He had interiors, covers, monthly books. He comes to Marvel, and he only gets like some covers, maybe a story arc here and there. You just don't get as much work from him. And Stephen Platt on Spidey. Who would have thought? This looks Plattish, and the Spider-Man does not. If you guys remember that Moon Knight cover with Spidey on it, it was an homage to McFarlane. I like that one better. You can get a bundle, all 5 covers, save yourself 20%. You can do a bundle if you want the 1 in 25 variant. Classic Spidey, sun behind him. And there is a big 1 in 100 Virgin Adam Hughes, and it's expensive. It costs a lot. So if you want the 7 issues, it's not cheap. And if you want to get 102 issues and get this cover and the 1 in 25, we got you covered. But man, it's gonna cost you, and you'll have a lot of Spidey to deal with. Captain America 14. There's Spider-Man and Hulk on the cover. There you go. That's gonna help sell. We don't sell that much Captain America. We have some subscribers, not it, but I'm pretty sure people will be ordering this cover. It is really good. If you're looking for a good Doctor Doom, look no further than that cover. Avengers 14 has Storm on it. Or sorry, what am I thinking? Captain America 14, Storm on it. Chasm, Curse of Cain, number 3. I imagine this is only going to be a 3, maybe 4 issue miniseries, and we're not letting you to look at that image in a large format. Deadpool number 6 went to second print. You get to see Deadpool's daughter as Deadpool. Deadpool team up number 3. I'm pretty sure this is a 5-issue run. You've got your Liefeld, you got a Jeff Shaw, and you can get all 3 in a bundle. Namer number 4 by Jason Aaron. Nobody has been mentioning this book. I was hoping it was going to have the hype of, like when he jumped on Thor, God of Thunder. No one cared at first, but it was really good. But nobody's mentioned if this is a good series or not. I guess I could check it out for myself. NYX number 4, you got Inyek Lee, the Cuckoos, Galmon, and get all 3 if you like. Phases of the Moon number 3. Who is this? Yuji Kaku. I guess there is an Asian character following alongside best-selling Oster, Justin as a new avatar of Khonshu. So yeah, manga superstar Yuji, as he introduced a brand new Moon Knight. All right, so we get this kind of Asian manga-esque Moon Knight avatar. Will it work? Will people be clamoring? I have no idea. And how about that variant? That is a weird variant. I don't know. It's like almost creepy. Ivan Tao usually does some Zenoscope stuff. And Yuji Kaku has their own variant. Not just the design work. I like these weird fists. Probably makes life difficult if they're on there full time. You can get all four in a bundle, save some money. Predator versus Black Panther #3. You've got a couple of different covers, a 1 in 25 variant. The Battle of Jakku #3. #1 comes out this week. Yeah, comes out this Wednesday or Tuesday night if you're following us. And it has a bunch of first appearances, but here you go, the 3rd issue, 3-issue bundle. Ultimate X-Men #8. Let's check this out. I like the Momoko, and it's got all the different characters involved. Oh, I've only read up to issue 3 or 4 right now, and so there we go. We got a Cyclops character. Didn't know. And Ian Bertram, like I said, this indie artist is doing some work for DC and Marvel. That is an odd cover. Casanova's Connecting, a Momoko variant, and he got the bundle. If you want the 1 in 25 by Torrin Clark, we offer that. Venom War, Fantastic Four #1, Doctor Doom, there he is. And we've also got Walt Simonson doing a Kane cover. Venom War Zombie-Oats #3, last issue, but this Annie Wu cover I really like. That's pretty cool. A Shocker that's been zombified, and She-Hulk zombified symbiote. And Psylocke #1. She's getting her own series. Alyssa Wong, Vincenzo Caruto, and Mahmoud Asrar. He came to Toronto once or twice. But there's lots of covers. People I know are going to be buying up the Art Germ. It's a good looking cover. It's a pretty girl on there. And that's what dudes like. We do have Habichi Tran Nguyen. Feel like I just assume everybody's drawing on computer, but like that looks fuzzy, like almost watercolorish. You got a foil, you get the logo, and if you want all 6 covers, we're giving you a big old discount. There is a 1 in 25 Putri cover. Small image. But there you go, there's a bundle. And if you want that Virgin Art Germ bundle, you can either just get the covers and the 1 in 100, or if you want 103 covers, getting the 1 in 25 as well. Like, there you go. Some speculation game. Okay, that's the FOC. We're done. We're finished. Until next week. So again, you have till Monday to put your orders in. We do subscriptions. If you don't want to bother with this, you can just call in or email and we'll take your information down. I've got to work in the store alone today. Everybody's sick or away. I was hoping to go to a little one-day Comic Con today, but it just couldn't happen. So I am in the store, hoping to make the big bucks. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and share and follow and help keep us afloat by purchasing your comics. All right, see you guys.